Howdy y'all, and welcome back to Riverbend Springs. It's October. I decided not to upload the last video. I was not happy with how that video turned out. So, let me give you guys the highlights really quick. I chopped down some trees. I took a look at the horse farm. And we built a goat pen. That's pretty much everything that happened. Not much. I did get all of our money in from those contracts that we were doing in August with the potatoes and the spinach. So we had plenty of money. I paid off our loan, so we don't have that anymore. But we are on our way up to the shop to lease a cotton harvester. And conveniently, a good cotton harvester just popped up on the mod hub that is cheaper than the in-game ones. So we're going to lease that one. It should still do everything we need it to. Yeah, those aren't going to work for us. No headlights. It's cheaper than the in-game one, so we're going to go ahead and lease that one. It comes out to only about $15,000 or $16,000 for the initial leasing. But our fields of cotton are ready to harvest, and I'm having problems driving this car right now. So, we're going to go take care of that, and we're going to make ourselves a good amount of, work trying to get these things over to the rope maker, where we're going to make some rope that we're going to sell to the playground. I don't know if we're going to hit anywhere near how much rope we need for the construction project, and I've got a cone stuck under the car. But we're going to make what we can, and sorry, I was noticing the car was just having problems. Anyways, we're going to park that there. We're going to come inside. We're going to grab our cotton harvester. This is what I found. It is the Module Express cotton pickers with the 625 and 635. We can change it out with no mud scrapers. We'll keep the GPS configurations because technically we're going to use GPS. But if we don't have it, I don't think it should realistically be using GPS. But in total, our leasing cost is $15,478 to start and an extra $6,373 per hour. I think we can afford that. Yeah, we can afford one extra hour if we need to. Check this thing out. My textures are broken again. I've given up on those. No matter what I do, from one recording to the next, my texture seems to go back and forth. I never change any settings. So yeah, I've given up on the textures. Anyways, we've got this nice big cotton harvester. Let's head on up to one of our first fields and see how much cotton we can get from our fields. I have not leased the rope maker yet. I won't lease that until we actually deliver the cotton or get it finished. Finish harvesting it and get it collected so we can deliver it. But I don't think it's going to cost too much to have that. I have ended our lease at the cement factory, so we have bricks and cement bags sitting over there waiting for us to just sell them. I think I'm trying to remember if we've taken all the stuff for the museum for that. I don't remember if we have or not. I guess I ran over a sign somewhere. Anyways, let's head on over to our field. We can get our harvest going, and we can make some modules. that is a wrap for the cotton harvest. I think that went pretty well. We got 2 full bales plus about 5,600 this one, which honestly isn't too bad. Okay, we got 56, 45. Now, we did roll over on time, so we did have to pay for another hour, unfortunately. But you know what? I think it was worth it. Look at these things. Well, I'm going to take this thing back up to the shop, put it out for our car, come back and get a tractor so we can get a trailer to be able to move these around, because I don't think I'm going to be able to pick these up up front loader. What is the best way up to the shop? Before we go grab our cotton module trailer, we're going to need a little bit more money. We had the money to be able to lease the trailer to move the bales, but we didn't. I don't think we were going to have enough to be able to lease the rope maker, which is where we're taking it to make some rope. So we're going to swing by the sawmill over here and hopefully have enough planks to deliver to the museum, where it is now working on planks and long planks on the next stage. So we're going to see if we have enough planks over here. I think I need 9 more pallets to get it through this stage. It's got a whole bunch of other stuff sitting in backlog storage, so maybe it has enough of everything else. I know it's like well over capacity on long planks at the moment. Got plenty of those for this stage, but it just needs regular planks. So we're going to get these, take them over there, and see how much little extra cash we can make off of this stuff. And oh, that's a lot of planks. Not like we don't need them, but that's a lot of planks. Hey, let's get to loading this up after I check how many we've actually delivered. You know, I will say it again. For a game that puts so much emphasis on using these pallets for production stuff, even with the wooden on logging trailers and everything, it really does not like having more than like 2 or 3 together at a time. I don't know why. I had these pallets shifting around like crazy on this trailer. Hell, I even had 2 of them. These ones at the front, the 2 on the bottom almost got themselves back off the trailer. I pushed them back off. Anyways, we got 23 pallets of planks. That'll put us about halfway to what the museum needs on planks. So, but this will get us beyond this stage that we're currently in. I actually haven't compared how the museum looks for right now compared to how it usually looks. So maybe I'll put up a comparison shot. It'll be interesting to see. I know the roofs have been improved because we brought all the roof tiles over. As for the rest of it, I'm not sure what all has been worked on. We can kind of walk around the interior and take a look. You can see the nice bright green roof up there. Plenty of holes in the outside walls. I wonder if they're working on patching those up. Maybe that's what this stage is. I don't know. I'll have stuff blocking the door there. But we got our planks, and go ahead and lower that down. Boom! We got $93,000. But that is more than enough planks for what it needs right now. It's working on 10,000 of planks and long planks. Got plenty of them. Go around inside. Let's see how the interior looks. Evidently, they're not doing a lot of work on the outside. Not sure that much has changed in here either, except for the stuff that we keep bringing in. A few odds and ends over here. The chalkboard. Odds and ends in here. Some odds and ends down here. Yeah, this stage might be more of the more exterior stuff. Interior doesn't seem to really be changed. Do we have anything up here? No. I'm certain there's supposed to be something that goes here, but I have no idea what yet. I'm sure we'll find it, and that's a goofy thing to take notice of. The gap between the roof and the building? I'm guessing as the stages just progress, that'll go away. That's a strange thing. But we've got some cotton to take care of, and that gives us all the money we're going to need for the rest of today. So let's go drop this trailer off at the farm, head up to the shop, grab the cotton trailer, and get our cotton modules, or 3 of them for, what was it, 45,000 liters of cotton, delivered over to the rope maker, which it looks like we can bring some cotton bales as well. Cotton bales. Wool pallets as well. The rope maker afterwards. So I will get those sent over there after cotton. But for now, I am going to see you guys at the rope maker with our first bale. We can lease it and start making some rope. Okay, we've made it to the rope maker with our first bale. I believe the delivery point was over here. I need to run around over here to lease it. Let's lease again. $800 a day. I think I can survive that. Go and activate you, and I'll activate you. I'm going to be bringing those over after we deliver the rest of the cotton. There we go. $800 a day, and we're getting a bunch of cotton out of all this. Go. First one delivered. Time to grab the other 2. Bale number 2. And bale number 3. Now to go grab the wool. And there's the wool. Oh, now the rope production should go on its own for a little while. That cotton is going to take a good amount of time to process. But I have one more thing I would like to do today, and that is our goats. We don't have any. Last time, my controller just died. As I was saying, last time I built this. This is our goat pen. It's not great. I know it still has some problems. Like this random bump right here in the middle. But it's functional. So our goats will have this little area inside to play around in. They have a couple of trees. They have plenty of bushes. A couple little slopes. But there is minimal terrain inside the building. And we do have access to out here where the milk will spawn. It's not the greatest placement for this. I need to smooth that little chunk out a little bit more. But you know what? We need some goats here. Now, there's one catch with this animal pen, and that is, for whatever reason, it doesn't accept bales for food. Which means we're going to have to use a forage wagon of some sort, or a, what's it called? Yeah, a forage wagon, or a feed mixer, because we can make bales. And then if we put the bale in the feed mixer, it'll shred it, and then we can feed it to the goats. But the only good options we have are a small forage wagon, which is $30,000. Or, I was looking down here, there is a small feed mixer, which has a capacity of almost exactly what this pen holds. And it is only $38,500. Now, I haven't looked to see if there are any good ones in the mod hub. Let me go take a look real quick. I went on the mod hub, and beyond finding a couple tractors that I feel like adding to the game, I found a feed mixer that should suit our needs very well. It's small. It surprisingly has a bigger capacity than the small one in the shop. But it's also just a little bit cheaper. It's about the same price as the forage wagon. So we're going to go grab that. I'll take it over to the sheep, where we have a couple of bales sitting around. And then we'll bring it back over to the goats and buy some goats. You know, I'm trying to remember if these accept grass or only hay. Because our bales are just grass. And if it doesn't accept grass, then I think we're going to end up waiting to get goats. I don't think it accepts grass. It doesn't accept grass. Okay, well, that means we have to figure out something else. This bale is not supported. Yeah, I get that. We're gonna go ahead and put this like right here. The bale should start going into the sheep pen at least. I don't think they're gonna take the whole thing. Sheep. They are at 2,400. It is not going into their feed trough. Make it a little closer. Still not going in. Okay, I'm gonna have to fish this thing out of here. We'll just leave that there for the sheep. I will set this over by the goat pen for now. I'm thinking our next month we're gonna have a bit of work to do on liming our field, because I think the one by our farm needs lime, and getting those turned over so that we can figure out what we want to plant next. I'm kind of tempted to do more cotton, but at the same time, I want a little variety. We got a third field. We might actually be close to having the money for another field on top of that. But I will decide on how we're going to do things between videos. So I guess we'll be getting goats next time. Even if we have to buy a bale or two. Because we really only need a little bit of food for them. Just enough to get them through the winter. Then we can go deal with making our own hay bales. Is there a grass field somewhere on the map where that I can buy? I know there's like a couple of grass fields up here. Field 35, that's not that expensive. 34, 44. Get a good number of bales out of those ones. Maybe we look into that next time. For the spring. But for now, let's drop this off. And we will call it a day. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I will see you guys next time.